thing, so I will be right back. I gotta grab my laptop real quick. I'm gonna set you guys right here and fix the orientation later. We'll go over some stuff and then we'll get to building. Alright, I'm over here. Yeah, I kind of need to have this because I need somebody to check the chat here and make sure the audio is all good. But we'll get started here in a second. Let me just pull up YouTube here. Gotta get the Thanksgiving break homework out of the way. And I guess I gotta check the college emails real quick, because there might be something there. Yeah, I'll check it after the stream. View your channel. Alright, how does the audio sound? Good. Sounding good? Alright, looks like we are good. So, let me switch this around so that it actually, so that says charged here, because I was sitting on a wireless charger. And first, before we crack into the rest of this guy here, which we made some pretty good progress on last week, we're going to build this guy here, because I still have quite a bunch of these, and a handful of other whatchamacallit, battle packs here. So get that going here first. And I have my nice little extra pieces, spare parts, containers and stuff over here. Actually, the main one that I'm using right now is way off to the side there, but we shouldn't need this during the stream here. But yeah, the goal today is to, what's up? Why you don't just open it normally, like the thumb tabs? I don't like thumb tabs, so use a pocket knife. And I guess this doesn't really matter for this one, because I've already done a video on this one, but when I do videos for it and stuff, I like to just use that, because I mean, I did a sloppy job here, but instead of having like a big hole with the thumb tabs, I can just tuck it like that, and it looks like it'll actually come together. But this box is a little beat up in the first place, so it doesn't really apply here. But that's kind of just why I tend to do it like that. I tend to prefer it a little bit. But yeah, move this big old thing of tea off to the side here. But oh yeah, I guess I can show these off first. So I have all my like one just came out earlier today and stuff. They kind of just auto upload to like mid-December and stuff. But last weekend I kind of just cooked up one randomly, because I found a certain leg piece that's a little bit strange. Thomas knows what it is. I've sent it to him. It's we're gonna call it the sports fan, if you No, it's censored, so technically it's good. And then for some Mini Mac Monday, I just have some little like toxic waste barrels or something that I can throw in some other mop. Just kind of threw those together real quick last week because I wasn't sure what to do for Mini Mac Monday. Then I made that folding table, so that went out then. And then this probably won't be this week's Mini Mac Monday because I'm gonna try and make some folding chairs to go with the folding table. But yeah, this will be in a Mini Mac Monday at some point. But yeah. Now, obviously, this is a very nice set. I've built this one quite a few times, so I figured it's a nice little warm-up set for us here today. But yeah, toss it over here. Got a whole bunch of instructions over there. Why do people have blue names? Oh, those are mods. So Thomas and Shadow over there, they're my mods. But yeah, it looks a little bit messy over here, but that's just because my dad was putting some instruction booklets and stuff, and like marking them, stuff, showing that we have them, and some of them have barcodes on there, so you can get free points. I think it's like 10 VIP points or something like that. It's either 10 or 20 VIP points on Lego.com if you scan them in. So my dad was going through those. Actually, those are all the ones that have done videos on the fairly recent past here, but yeah, it's kind of fun. That's why all those are stacked up over there. And yeah, so hey, Shadow, do you know if are you guys on break now too, or do you have like Monday, Tuesday? Not sure. I would assume you're on break, but I honestly am not sure. So I'm kind of curious. But yeah. Actually, you know what? If you hold on a second, I will. You don't have break. Next week is break. Yeah. We just got on break, so technically tomorrow through next Sunday will be our break. But let me grab the bin for all the pick a break cup for these guys real quick. I'll be just a second right here because yeah, it's I'm gonna need somewhere to put these in. I might as well throw them in the container that they belong in. Okay, here's my little container for the figures from just this specific battle pack. So the 3 different types of figures in this one are in there. I've been building up a battle pack collection quite a bit. There's just a handful of them that I haven't built yet. A couple more of these. What am I doing today? I'm gonna finish up the Viking ship here, or at least try to. I don't know if I'll build the Serpent, we'll see. But definitely at least get through the ship itself. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for tonight here, because I like the set and I wanted to finish it as soon as possible, so I'm like, we're gonna stream this week. Got the legs mixed up. But yeah. At some point, I'm gonna have to have Thomas Thomas, you're gonna have to show me, if you know how and stuff, to add music and stuff in the background. There's some playlists and stuff that I have at least one saved that I'd like to link up, just to have some background noise and stuff. Because it's kind of like a copyright-free thing. The guy who made it is a streamer, so all the music and stuff he decided was free, so to use and stuff in streams and stuff. So I'd definitely like to set that up eventually, especially if I actually start, actively streaming here once in a while, so that I can have some stuff going on. Oh shoot, did I mess the helmets up? I messed the helmets up. But yeah, I think that'd be nice to kind of fill some of the silence and maybe even drown out some of the like fan noises and stuff. Like we got the laundry and stuff going. Well, I have the laundry going because it's laundry day according to my calendar. So we gotta start getting some of that stuff through there. And then after, Thomas, if you're feeling like it, if you're not streaming later, then you can go ahead and hop on the room, because I think after this I'm probably gonna hop on for a bit. I made like a little communal chest and crafting area, just kind of sitting at spawn, kind of out in the open, but she'll do for now. Just a little spot with some like barrels and crafting table that you can put stuff that you either like don't want or is there a 2423 Lego piece? I am not sure what you're talking about. 23, 24, 24, 23. I don't know. Probably. There's a lot of pieces. I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about there, but I know there's like 24 toothed gears. Are you talking about like 24 studs by 23 studs, or not 24 by 23? I don't know of any piece that's like that out of a measurement. I mean, there's like, you have just kind of going up, you would have, that would, if it was a piece that was like 24 by something, it'd be like 24, or it'd be like by 2 or something, or by 6 probably, because you do get pieces that are like really long one way and then they're kind of skinny that way, but I've never heard of one being like 24 studs by like 23. It's typically even numbers or an odd number. So it is typically like, I don't know. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Doesn't mean that it isn't a thing, but I have personally never heard of them. So I don't know. Turns out I forgot to put the backpacks on these guys. But yeah, I really like in this battle pack in particular, I really like the heavy troopers here because they're pretty nice in mocks and stuff. They have their own little backpack. They're kind of backpack, and the special weapon kind of makes them a little bit beefier, and they're kind of just fun to stick one or two in with even like a couple normal 501st Troopers. Lego War Productions. This isn't the Viking boat, but this is just like a little warm-up build here. So we're gonna build this, and then the Viking boat will be the next thing that we'll crack on with, and we're gonna try and finish it here. There's only like, I think I built like 4 bags out of 7, so there's like 3 bags or something like that left. A couple of the boat itself, and then there's the little sea serpent there. So I just wanted to do a little special warm-up build here and talk to chat and stuff first, because like last week I had a little flower poly bag as a warm-up build. This week we're having a little battle pack, 501st battle pack here, or the also known as the 501st Specialist battle pack, even though it's just called 501st battle pack in the thing there. But I thought it would be a nice little warm-up build, just kind of tossing them in the bucket of Specialist Troopers here. Yeah, I like to keep my especially like my Clone Wars minifigures, all my clones separate in these little buckets here. So this is 501st Specialist. I have a regular 501st, the 501st like airborne troopers and stuff from that 501st set, as well as I have one of just the regular clones from the newer clone battle pack with the B2 battle droids, and then I also have one that's like miscellaneous figures. So I have like your 41st, I think, your 212th, your all of your other ones that's like the purple clones. I forget what they are. The 89th, I think. Not Plo Koon. What's his name? Mace Windu. Mace Windu's clone troopers. I'm pretty sure they're the 89th. I'm not entirely sure. But, yeah. Disney 100 times. And you love Clone Wars Lego, so yeah, so do I. I'm excited for Ahsoka's Jedi Starfighter. It sucks that it's gonna be almost $50 though. Okay, I did put the blaster on that guy. But I'm not excited about the price. Excited about the set because I don't think we've gotten her Starfighter before. At least not this one. I know we've gotten this version of the character before, but this one has mid-legs and stuff, which are kind of, they're slightly taller than the shorter legs, and they actually bend. So they're pretty nice. At least that's what it looks like on the box. On the, like, I don't know if it was officially revealed or not, but it was at least leaked. But, that looks pretty cool. One of these days I'll have to show off the other stuff that I have, especially for this specific set. And the original 501st Battle Pack, there was some crazy alt builds for that thing. And I've done a few of them because I've bought a lot of them. I think I had like, by the end, I think I bought like 17 of the original 501st Battle Pack. This one I got like 10 or 15 of. I only have like 4 of the newest clone battle packs with like the 2 regs and the whatchamacallit, the red guy, I forget his name. The Coruscant Guard trooper. But yeah. But this little cannon build here, there's a version where it's just 2 of these sets. Makes the cannon like a little over double the size, and it's pretty nice. It's a nice build. I definitely recommend looking up like some of the alt builds and stuff for these things, just because they're sometimes they're nicer than the official models themselves in some cases, and it's just nice to have a little bit of flavor, especially if you like stockpile a whole bunch of these battle packs and stuff. It's definitely nice to have some different ones in there. But for this guy, I'm going to keep the extra pieces off to the side because I might even tear it apart eventually and build it into something a little bit different. Oh, you're going to do some Lego videos and stuff? That'll be cool. I'll definitely have to keep an eye out for those. Those are ones that I could definitely, I'd definitely be interested in checking out and watching. That'd be super neat. Yeah, I haven't decided whether or not I'm not sure if I'm gonna post daily this week or not, because I do have a break, but I would like to get a little bit ahead. And starting December 1st, I'm gonna have Advent calendar videos, so I'm gonna have daily uploads starting next Friday anyway. So I'm not entirely sure. Or is it next Friday? I don't know. I get the dates mixed up. But yeah, I'm gonna have daily videos starting then anyway, so I'm not sure if I want to do daily videos this week or if I just want to get ahead on some stuff, because come next summer and stuff, I'm obviously gonna have my job again next summer, which is definitely I definitely didn't get as much posted last summer as I wanted, mainly because of work, and because work, fairly long hours depending on the day, especially as it got closer to the busy season. But definitely had a couple long hour days, and it's just like a lot of being outside all day and lifting stuff, so I didn't feel like filming anything when I got home. So it'd be nice to have some videos stockpiled up for then, as well as for after that summer when I go to college, because depending on where I end up going, I will very likely not be able to post, like, film stuff while I'm there, or at least not very much, because one, obviously I'll be taking classes, and two, I'm going to probably live on campus depending on where I am, because a lot of the colleges that I'm mostly interested in are quite a ways away, so I'll probably, and some of them do have on-campus living requirements for people like outside of a certain mileage from the place. So like if you don't live in the city or something, you gotta live on campus for at least the first year. So there is that, and that's just like every time I come home to visit and stuff, I'll have to film a couple videos and stuff in the basement, and then just like spread them out, so it would probably almost be like every other week would be posting, depending on how many videos I get. I'd obviously schedule them all ahead of time, so I'd have them all filmed, edited, and pretty much posted. They would just like go up automatically for me. I just have to check and say hello and stuff for comments. Obviously, I still would film like the occasional video there, but none of the reviews would get filmed there, just for the sake of consistency. It'd be like maybe I could do some like Lego news videos or something. Unless you're going to college, though, yeah. I'm doing some online courses and stuff this year, as well as a couple APs to hopefully get some of that stuff out of the way and always bring that college cost down a bit. But next year I will definitely be going to college. Let me get a drink here, because yeah. Got these big old tea bottles here. Because some store they couldn't put them on shelves for a reason or two that don't really need that. That's kind of irrelevant. But yeah, my dad ended up bringing them home because he does Pepsi stuff, so it's definitely nice. Yeah. But yeah. But yeah. And then so during these next couple breaks, like this break and Christmas break, I'm going to try and get really ahead on videos and stuff, kind of going along to some of the stuff that I said. Obviously I would like to get a bit ahead on some of my stuff for some of my classes as well, so then that should just put me in a good position to come next week and into next year. I'll have a bunch of videos already done and set to post, and then so it'll be like, if I film like 10 videos this week, say, like reviews and stuff for like Saturday videos, the next 10 Saturdays I'd have them all the videos going out kind of in the order that I filmed them. And then as I film more videos, obviously I'll still be filming a video a week. They will just be sent out to the end of that line. So say I have 10 weeks of videos set up. If I film a video next week, it won't be coming out for another 10 weeks. Which would, 10 weeks would be a crazy amount of videos, because if you think, even if it was just not the shorts, but the long form videos, that's 2 videos a week, that's 20 videos I'd be filming this week, which I don't think I'm going to get that far. Even if I get like a couple weeks ahead, that would be nice, because that's something that I can just build off of. Like in 2 weeks and stuff after exams, I'm again gonna have another like 2-week break or so, and then I can stack up even more videos. So say I get like 4 weeks ahead this week, and I make roughly the same amount of videos per day or per week as I do like right now, then I will, by the end of the 2 breaks and come second semester, I will be roughly 12 weeks ahead, which would be pretty nice. That would be most of the summer. The summer is like 10 weeks, I think, actually. So that would be summer into fall semester, a little bit there. And then even during the summer and stuff, when it's nice and we didn't have like a super busy day, then I could even still film more videos and still kind of be getting ahead on that, which would be ideal. This summer, I would like to have some videos like summer related videos. I only really have one, and it actually did pretty well. It was the it was a while back. It was what was it called? It was the sailboat, the Lego City sailboat. It was like a $20 set. Pretty nice set and stuff. I definitely enjoyed building it, and the review is kind of funky because I filmed the review, and then that same day I went to my grandma and grandpa's, so I brought the set with me, and I did like a little float test and stuff in the pool just because why not? It was there, so might as well. And that one did really well, I think partially because of that float test. Also, this is a little Lego thing, but for summer we should make a nice beach place. So, yeah, kind of funny story on that. You weren't here, you weren't in the last live stream, were you? So you wouldn't have saw the city progress, and obviously I haven't made a video on it. That'll probably be next Saturday's video, because I'd like to get a little bit more work done and stuff on the city. But if you want me to show you that, you can go ahead and sound off in the comments there if you want to check that out. But did make some city progress, and I have an area set aside that's going to be a beach, so I'll probably do some more of that type stuff. You check it out. I can show it to you right now here, but because we got this done here, so after we check that out, we'll take a look at that. I just gotta turn some lights on and stuff real quick, but yeah, let me move over here. Just gotta turn some lights on real quick. Kind of showed this off last stream, and you might have saw part of this if you saw the Mini Mac Monday. This is where I filmed part of one of the clips and stuff, so it's still kind of set up from that. But a little while ago and stuff, I built some more road plates and stuff, but I kind of started laying everything out. Pardon the flashing there, the light is having like a seizure. But I hung this up a little bit ago, and right here, so obviously there's going to be a sidewalk right there, and then it's going to go into like little shops, stuff like this, kind of all along here, at least most of the way. Maybe like a little skate park or parking lot or something, little stand and stuff. But then this whole area here is going to be a beach, so you're going to get about a base plate and little under a half of stuff. So I can even go like half base plate and stuff here, which will extend over a bit, but the water won't be very heavy, so it should be fine theoretically. But yeah, so this is going to be our beach area, and not entirely sure how this side's going to go. The original intent is to have bridges and stuff, but we'll see how that goes eventually. But yeah, and that's not even all the modular buildings. There's still a couple on the ground there, but I like to modularize a couple of these guys, maybe one of these larger ones, and then like something like this or this, as well as build up a couple more road plates for the video next week, and then I'll kind of officially unveil this. The only place where I've really shown it is here on the stream. But yeah, we can make our way back over by the stuff over here and actually start what we came here for today, which is to finish off the Viking ship here. So yeah, bring this guy over. Warning headphone users, I have a bunch of bags in here that are about to fall out, so yeah. And by a bunch, I mean like 4. But yeah. So 4, 5, 6 finish off the ship here. And then 7 does the Serpent. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to build the Serpent, but we'll see. Maybe I'll end up building that next time. I just kind of want to build the ship, if I'm completely honest here. But let me get this guy over here. Yeah, thanks, Shadow. But, oh yeah, we got a couple figures from last week. There's like, what, 2 more, I think, coming in this build here. But, yeah. I am estimating the stream going till roughly 6 or so. Not 6 or so, it started at 6 or so. Roughly 8 or so we got another little over an hour or something, depending on how fast we build this. Obviously, we went slow and it took like half an hour to build that guy, so who knows here, kind of got to lock in a little bit. But, yeah. Let me toss this guy off to the side. Just make a pile right there, and then I'll clean her up after stream. But, so this week technically wasn't supposed to be a stream week, because I was planning on streaming every other week, so I don't really get burnt out, but I really just wanted to finish this Viking shit here and didn't feel like waiting until next weekend, so we're streaming now. But if you have any ideas or suggestions on like themes or or specific sets that you want to build, I have quite a few sets, so we'll see if I have the one that you're looking for, and maybe that's what we'll start building next week. Yeah. Let me move just all these yellow pieces off to the side here, so we have some space here to build. And then we'll get started. Okay, you'll think about it. Yeah, I could definitely use suggestions. I have most of these sets from the last few years, but we have a couple older sets. They're mainly smaller sets, like a couple older polybags and stuff that I'm certainly willing to build on stream because I want to film reviews of them eventually. But this week I might build another set or two just outside of streaming, and maybe I'll even work on our base here that I've been using for the past couple weeks, which is the Lambo. Kind of had that for a while, and I just haven't gotten to building it yet. Or I have like the VW bus over there or something. Next week, one option could be the radio. There's a kind of lime green old school radio, which is a neat build that I got for my birthday that I haven't built yet, which could be a cool one. I've definitely been looking forward to building it, I just haven't built it yet. But yeah. Or we could even build like a couple smaller sets next week. Have like a week, like a battle pack week where I just build a bunch of battle packs. There's a lot of options. Or I could build like a variety of things like battle packs, a couple of those like $10 Lego City sets. Like I think we might have a police car. I know we have some of those electric cars. There's a bunch of them because they're on sale. But there's some stuff like that, which could be interesting. But yeah, a lot of options. There's a lot of options. Maybe even at the end, if we get a couple of ideas and stuff throughout the stream, maybe I'll make a poll and we can officially have you guys vote on it towards the end of the stream there. Maybe after I finish the boat itself. And maybe I'll put it to a vote whether to end it or build that serpent. I'm not really sure if we should build the serpent. Kind of really depends on you guys tonight. Oh, parental controls doesn't allow you to see community things. Now, I don't really like posting a video because then if people see it, it's kind of I don't know, it's less like obvious. But for you, I can just text you if you want, because I don't know if I want to post a video every other week to say that I'm gonna stream. But remind me and I can just send you a text, Shadow. Oh, you don't have parental? Oh. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I want to post like a YouTube short or something every other week and say I'm going live. Although maybe with I don't know. Maybe on Figure Fridays I can just like put a little note in there. Obviously I wouldn't have that until like after Christmas set up, but maybe I could put like a little note in Figure Fridays or something like in the comments and stuff and say, hey, remember I'm going live tonight or something that, because we can go up to 3 minutes of shorts now. It's a little glitchy from what I've heard, but it's a thing. So I could do something like that, but I don't know if I'd go as far as to post a separate video for it, because then that's just adding a lot of unnecessary content that I don't really want to just like delete videos all the time and stuff, which I'd probably have to do with that, because then people might think I'm streaming when I'm not and stuff. So could add like a little note and say, hey, if you're watching this day of upload, come check out my live. Come check out the stream. I'll be live from this time to this time. But yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to just adding a little note there. That's if I remember to set it up, because I do have a little bit of a streaming schedule kind of set up, just in my calendar and stuff. Maybe I'll show you guys one day. But I know Thomas Fitzpatrick, if he's still chilling here, if he hasn't gone off to do his own stream yet, he has his streams planned out like for at least a year or two. He's got like the next couple seasons planned out, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of cool that he's actually he's making some money now on YouTube, which is pretty dope. One day we'll get there. One day. But But yeah, I just need to hit that 4,000 hours. We're getting there. We're at a little over 500, just short of 600. It would definitely be nice if in the next couple weeks we could gain another hundo or so. Yeah, that'd certainly be cool. That's the goal. To make just enough money here to feed my addiction and make more videos with it. Yeah, that's really my only goal for profiting off YouTube is making a bit of money that I can put right back into the hobby, because it's an expensive hobby, and it would be nice if I could get it to pay for itself a little bit. Yeah. Oops. But to do that, I'd like to be a little bit better at editing and stuff. Once I get my new laptop, it's kind of unfortunate that we gotta get a new one. But once I get that, I'll get an editing setup, some editing software set up on there, and then I'm gonna switch over to that, and hopefully we can eliminate that watermark. Which would definitely be nice if I started making money by then, because then I could invest in a decent editing software. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Although that might make videos take a little bit longer, they already take like a couple hours to film and edit per video. It might make some of them take a little bit longer, but hopefully they'd be a little bit more quality and won't have that annoying watermark. Now I do like how they included these kind of rounded upside down tiles. I always forget what they're called. It's definitely a nice inclusion, because then you can play with it on like tables and stuff without worrying about scratching the surface of the table and stuff. And because this site doesn't have stickers in the review, if I remember, I will definitely be doing a float test, maybe in the bathtub or something, because I think that'd be kind of funny. Or maybe this is one that gets set aside for a little while and for the summer. Although I could do a Viking week this weekend, because the Viking village is sitting there, it just needs to be reviewed. But maybe we'll do a little float test and stuff in the bathtub, just to see if she sinks. My bet would be that it would just flip over and not even get close to floating. Hold on. Missed a step. But yeah. Definitely a fun little tradition every so often, just to hop on and talk with the audience a little bit. But yeah, I'm definitely kind of excited for the future of this channel. I just need to start future-proofing it now, because pretty soon I'm not really gonna have time. So this break is kind of definitely an important stepping stone in that. Then obviously I want to get ahead on some of my stuff, get some of my AP tasks for AP Lang done, get some of my argument of the weeks done. I have like 5 of those that I can do, although one of them's for this week, and it's just says have a good Thanksgiving break. So that's a good one to mark off. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I'd like to do. I'd like to clean up my room and stuff. Oh, I show more attention to chat than most streamers. Why, thank you there. But, I mean, that's kind of the whole benefit to live streaming right now, in my opinion, is that you can talk to people over posting videos. Like, you can, obviously there's the whole aspect that whatever's happening is happening at the same time, happening live, obviously. But my main, I guess probably the main thing with a lot of Lego builders and stuff, and when they stream, is just talking in the chat. Because I mean, obviously you're just doing something kind of basic, something that you can obviously do on your own. Nothing super, exciting from a certain perspective, but it's just kind of something where you can just kind of chill and just talk to your friends, talk to your audience a bit and stuff. Obviously, some people do it for some other reasons, which would be nice eventually. Like, it'd be kind of cool one day if we could, if we ever got big enough, that we could do like a charity stream or something, or it would be worth doing something like that. That would be kind of cool. Raise some money for a cause or something. But obviously we're not there yet. And likely won't be for quite a while. Maybe that's something that we could do at like 10K. That could be a cool goal. But also this week I would like to work on the 1,000 subscriber video. I'm not sure when it's gonna come out just yet, but it will be coming out eventually. I swear. Oh, I added that's the one. Oh no, 2 corners. I added 1 extra plate on a couple of the corners. That's why I couldn't. That's why I couldn't pop these things on. But yeah. Yeah, I'm planning on kind of just going until we at least get through bag 6 there. That is the goal. And then I'm gonna hop on the realm, play a little bit of Minecraft yet tonight. I just started a realm with some of my friends. I don't even know if most of them even hopped on yet. I doubt it. But I just started that up, so that'll be fun. I figured over these next couple breaks here, it would be a fun way to hang out and stuff. Maybe hop on Discord call and grind out some Minecraft. Maybe beat the Ender Dragon. Which maybe I'll start setting up the Discord stuff tonight. I already did a little bit of David. No, not. He doesn't start with a D. Well, that sounds fake. Shadow, do you see that? Is that real or is that some like fake channel? Let me click on it and see if I can ban them. Because if I can ban them, yeah, it's a person. They don't exist. I am going to time them out for 24 hours. It's a fake. You're a goober. Go away. We don't need you here. Friggin' goobers. Was that you, 7BLW? Did you hop on an alt account to tell me that my YouTube channel is gonna be deleted? That seems like it's the one problem with vertical streaming. Is you can gather more viewers and stuff, like people will actually, like, you know, stop in, say hello, maybe hop off or something. You get a little bit more engagement and stuff from what I've seen, at least starting out. But you get more of those people. Not the first one. It's like, what, three streams, and so far 2 of them. Oh no, my channel doesn't have a strike. If there were consequences, like, I didn't say anything to violate the rules, so I'll probably get a strike and I would just have to appeal it, even if it was real, but it's not. It's some goober. But, yeah. We don't deal with people like that here. But, yeah. Yeah, because, yeah. Anyway, back to the, Lego building. You have something in your hair. Is it Lego? I don't see anything. Yeah, I figured you were. I bet you're jiggling over there. You're giggling and jiggling in your gamer chair with Roblox Piano Simulator hopped up in the on the other side of your monitor. You should film a video or two, Mr. 7. I don't know if I have any song requests, but I think it's about time you got a video out, especially over break. Over Thanksgiving break, you should definitely send a video or two out. That'd be kind of fun. But have you joined the realm, Mr. 7? Have you? I think I sent you an invite. Read DM. I have to look at my phone for that, which I can't do currently. So hopefully it's not urgent. Because I can't look at it right now. Because I'm using my phone to stream, and my computer, which has that has Discord on it, is not currently with me. Your prediction was 200% accurate with screenshot proof. I'm not sure what prediction I made, but Okay. I'll definitely have to check that out after the stream here. 2, 3, 4, 5. But it seems right now we're making the mast, which is nice. And then 5, I think, kind of finishes off the base build. And it looks like 6 is pretty much the rest of the mast. If you call me, I don't think so. I think it'll just like pop up on my screen. It might freeze for a second, but then I just gotta like click off it. Yes, it will end. I don't know, Shadow. I don't think it's gonna end. I think it's just gonna glitch out for a minute, and then I'll just have to click on it. But oh, it ended yours? Oh shoot. Wait, you did a live stream? When did you do a live stream? I would have hopped on. Yep, I was right. This is the mast. So, that configuration. Oh shoot, we gotta get these boys over here. Mr. 7, if you call me and end my stream, I will dox you. So there is that. Does it have cannons? No, it's a Viking ship, Mr. 7. Viking ships don't tend to have cannons, especially in media. Because the Vikings, what they would do in ship-to-ship combat is they would just like ram the opposing ship, and then they'd all just jump on and start just slaughtering them with swords because they're good at hand-to-hand. Where are the axes and spears? Well, this dude's got an axe and this girl's got a spear, so there's an axe and a spear. But nothing on the, no real weapons on the ships itself except for some fire. There's a little fireplace in the ship. But, yeah. I do have a couple of ships that do have cannons. One of them is small. I think the Fort Legareta set has a cannon on the ship. I'm not sure. It's a really small ship, so I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't. But I do have the Pirates of Barracuda Bay set, where the pirate ship mode has multiple cannons and stuff on there. I think there is 2 cannons, and then there is like 4 to 8 ports or something on the inside where you could imagine cannons being. So, I mean, there's that. But, yeah. I do think I might have an older pirate ship somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. That one might have cannons on there, too. But, yeah, Viking ships don't tend to have cannons. It's like a Viking longboat, so it mainly just carries troops. The game that I play made an announcement. Is that the one piano game? I forget what it's called. The one where you're like one of the top players in the world just because you're special. Or what game is it? Oh, Wild West, really? I did not know that. So mid-November, we're kind of getting to late November now. So, is that update out or is it coming out still? Because I'll definitely have to check that out. Maybe one of these days we'll have to hop on a call and play some Wild West. Although you carry me in Wild West, I'm not good at it. That's that sounds like a Discord server type thing. It'd be dope if it comes out though. You got your little brother playing that? That's goofy. But yeah, eventually when I get my new laptop, obviously I'm gonna have Roblox on it, I'm gonna have Minecraft on it, and I'm gonna have Steam and stuff, and then Shadow or Cohen, the Wild West is kind of like a Red Dead Redemption type thing, but it's in Roblox. It's pretty fun. I'm not great at it, and I currently don't have access to a platform where I can use mouse and keyboard. Holden? That's the dude from before, isn't it? I'm almost sure it is. I'm pretty sure that was the guy from before. Please don't steal my content this time. I would rather you not steal my content, sir. And I ain't about to have a feud with like a 10-year-old or a 9-year-old probably. Yeah, I'm not sure if the account got banned yet or not, but I know it's been reported quite a few times. Oh, it's 3 now. 4. But, yeah. Yeah, anyway, Wild West, pretty fun game. Definitely have to check it out, especially if that update does come out. I'll have to look into it a bit. But, yeah, I think I'm going to, when I eventually do get my new laptop, I think I'm going to get a second. Oh, yo, what's up, my guy? But I think I'm going to get a second case, and then I'm going to have it in a case inside of another case, and there's no way it can get messed up. No way. And then I'm going to be using that for editing and stuff, so that would hopefully help improve my thing, because I don't want another incident. Not if you have anything to say about it. You are not breaking that thing. And you are not going to spam, I need help with Windows 11. I will put countermeasures on that case if I have to. What's up, Joe's Legos? How are you doing, good sir? We're just building this little Viking thing. Super glue trap. I was just gonna put a mouse trap on it. Yo, what's up, my guy? What's up, Caden? But yeah, I might just tape mouse traps to the top of it. And I'll just put mouse traps all over it. So then, anytime you try to touch it, your fingers get snapped on. Oh, it does it really? I didn't see that because I don't have a TikTok account. So yeah, I figured just based on the activities last time, but I guess that kind of confirms it, don't it? You're a subscriber comption? I'm assuming you're saying that you're in a subscriber competition? Interesting. But yeah, Shadow, that makes sense. I definitely figured after the incidents of that stream, which I'm not sure Seven really knows about, but yeah, he was spamming stuff in the last stream, and then we kept giving him like a couple minute silences, not whatchamacallit, I forget what they're called. But yeah, because I thought it was you for a bit. I thought you were on like an alt account trolling, so I didn't like ban him for a very long time. But eventually got annoying to the point where we fully like timed him out for like a day or something like that. And after the stream, is there a Lego black market? I mean, there's a bunch of third-party sellers, but not really a black market that I know of. I mean, there's Bricklink. That's owned by Lego, so I wouldn't really call it a black market. I mean, there's the whole Mexico thing. The like leaks from the Mexican factory and stuff that get a lot of funky stuff for that people sell on like kind of off to the side sites to keep it away from Lego's eye. I mean, that's the closest thing to a black market you're gonna get. That's where you get the like special like single color figures, like the test figures and stuff, as well as some of your like funky bricks where people will mix colors and stuff. And those will sell on like eBay and stuff. So I mean, there's that. If that's what you're talking about. You know where to get many Legos? You're not selling my collection, Sir Seven. I would not approve of that. That's not very nice. Sorry if anybody's having some trouble chatting. It's looking like it's having some weird issues at the moment here, where it kind of just goes in and out. But Sir Seven, ye shall not stealeth mine Lego. I think that's like the 11th commandment. Thou shalt stealeth thine Lego. Ooh. But yeah, this build's coming along here. You can see most of it after I finish this bag, which I'm almost there. I'll give you guys a little progress update here. Opinions on knee surgery. I like knee surgery. We're gonna go with that. Blue Grinch. That's all I have to say. Blue Grinch. At least I think it was blue. It's been a minute. You guys got my your brother. Your TikTok was just screen recordings of my videos. That was kind of on you. I'm chill. You can chill. But just, just don't copy my videos, please. If you're chill, I'm chill. If you were posting original content, it wouldn't be a problem. But you're straight up screen recording stuff during the live stream. You could even see the little thing in the corner that said I was live. Where is the sail for the boat? It's in bag 6. I would rather you not, my good sir. If you want to transform the videos and turn them into something different, go ahead, I guess. I don't really care. But just don't, don't just copy them and post them on there. If I wanted my videos on TikTok, I would download TikTok and then I'd just hit the download button on all my videos and I would just repost them on TikTok. But I don't like TikTok, so yeah, I don't like TikTok. So I'm good. TikTok is not a place I would like to be affiliated with. Hey, we're on to bag 5. So here's the boat so far. It was a lot more bare bones at the end of the last video. Certainly coming along. A lot of work on the sides here, and then of course the kind of main beam, like the mast for the mast here. Looking pretty good. I'm really liking the look of it. It's got a pretty nice size here. As you can see, it's kind of what is it called? Yeah, I forget the exact measurement. That's like it's like elbow to fingertips. But yeah, it's a pretty good size. It's it's not quite comparable in length. Like, it's a little bit shorter, I think, than the Pirates of Barracuda Bay, the ship version. Excuse me, I believe. But yeah, it's a pretty good size, and definitely could once it's finished, you'll definitely be able to carry quite a few figures, which will certainly be nice because I have the obviously I have the Viking Village set and stuff too, which I'd like to include kind of all this into a sort of mock, which eventually make it constructive like the Costco guys. Yeah, I mean that's one way to put it, 7. But if it's transformative and you're just like, if you're using my content for like stuff and you're just like doing like something to it before reposting it, that's fine. But don't just straight up like repost videos. Like, I don't want people, and definitely don't call the channel LeVar and stuff. Like, I don't want people thinking that is actually me. Because if you just like go cosplay me, I'm not saying that you would, but if you just cosplay as me for a while and then you just like do something crazy, the more I grow, that could just that could be an issue. And I don't like issues. But what else is elbow to fingertips? It's some measurement. I want to say it was a cubit, but I don't think that's correct. There was a. You can leave him alone, Shadow. If he goes crazy, then you can deal with him. But it's fine. I don't really care. But yeah, there was a measurement. There was a name for it. I could have swore there was. I forgot what it is though. But yeah, I guess let's get on to Back 5 here, which appears to have those two minifigures, those other two figures that I was talking about. So we're gonna have a good amount of Vikings and stuff, which I might have to add like a couple little structures, like little islands or something off to the side of the Viking village, just to have enough space for them all. Maybe like another little Viking longhouse or something. Because the Viking village set's pretty nice. It's actually sitting on top of my bookshelf right now. And it looks pretty nice there. It fits fairly well. Not perfectly, obviously, but fairly well. That's Mr. Holden. That's not his first channel. His original channel, I think, got banned for like copyright infringement because he's using some like music videos and stuff. But he had way more subs than I did. He had like 1,700. So he's kind of starting from rock bottom. Yeah, he basically restarted from the beginning just a little while ago. And my channel only has just barely over 1,000 subscribers. I've been posting fairly regularly for like 2.5, 3 years. The channel itself is like 4 years old total. So I got over 500 videos and stuff. So he is, I think, growing slightly faster than I did. Because I had, Holden, chill out, brother. You may have to go into timeout again. If you beat Joe, you will be fine. If not, you will be caged like the goofy, the crazy cousin. Not actually YouTube. Not actually put in a cage, YouTube. But timed out. There, now you can't, nobody can report me for saying that I was gonna put somebody in a cage. And I just sent a head flying. That is a W take, Mr. 7. That there is a W take. And subs don't really matter all that much. As much as I'd like to grow this channel and stuff and get a bit bigger, it's less about turning this into a business. Like I said before, if I could get it to where it was partially paying for some of my Lego expenses, then that would be nice. Yeah, low EQ. Low EQ move. That's a based take. Somebody was actually paying attention in ethics. Yeah. I don't need to be taught a lesson. He's just informing you that you're not handling it the perfect way. But YouTube is more about having fun with a hobby than at least it used to be, until it became all business. Like, I'm having fun. That's why I'm doing it. If I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't post Lego videos. If I didn't enjoy Lego, I'm obviously not doing it for the money. Like 500 videos, not a cent. I'm just having fun. It's just a fun thing to do. It's what I like to do, and that's what Seven likes to do, is to make videos. And if your hobby is stealing other people's content, maybe try and find a different hobby, because that is fun. You gotta try something that's actually fun, not just even if it's like remixing sounds, which I did for a while, which some consider stealing content. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm not really sure what I consider it at this point. But if you want to remix sounds and stuff, that's fun. I did that for a while. And if you really want to grow subs and stuff, if that's your goal, not really... Yeah, it should be about the fun of it. But if you really want to grow, use sounds and stuff. Don't like just copy people's content. You can make it transformative by using like a sound of somebody else's video and then turning it into something that you enjoy. And why are you replying? I'm guessing it's talking to Mr. Holden. Well, yeah. Let's just alright. Okay, you're timed out for 5 minutes. If you come back with that, it'll be 24 hours. If you come with that back next stream, you're banned. Just because can't be attacking my boys like that. It's about the hobby, not about the views. We're definitely all guilty of like definitely looking at views over the fun of it sometimes, but it's not really what it's about. It's about the fun. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And if it turns into a job for somebody, cool. More power to you. But that's not what it's about. I'll ban them next stream if we have more problems. Maybe, how about this? If we cause any more problems this stream, I'll ban them. But in your description, only on YouTuber if you want. Oh, like the subscriber only thing? I'm not really gonna do that right now. I don't really want just subscribers to chat. Like, hey, thank you, Mr. Model Train and 3D Printing Geek. The journey to your mom's house. 7 always be acting goofy. 7's always acting up. But how much? I'm guessing like how much was the set? No, like in your bio on your channel. I don't know. I know you can turn it to like subscriber only and stuff. I don't know. I don't really want to mess with any of that stuff at the moment. But I don't remember exactly how much this set is. I can read off the number here. I can show it to you if you can see that. Sorry if you can't. But it's 31132. It's a Viking ship in Midgard Serpent. It's also in the title. I didn't put the set number, but I did put the title of the set. If you want to, you can look it up. I don't know if it retired or not. It very well could have. It's been down here for a bit, but I just built the Viking village, and then I kind of wanted to build this to kind of go with it. So, good luck finding it. I don't know a ton about it. We've had it for a little bit, so I don't know everything about it in the current time. But I hope you find it because it's a cool set. And obviously it's a creative 3-in-1, so there's a couple other builds. There's a little like hut and a big wolf thing. Obviously, I think the Viking ship is far superior than the other two. But you American? Yes, this is America. This is America. But yeah. Yeah, it's definitely cool. You're British. What's up, my guy? It's always fun to hear viewers and stuff from the other side of the pond. Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely a neat set. I'm having fun with it so far. It's not like super crazy big or anything. It's like 1,200 pieces, just under 1,200 pieces. Quite a lot. And obviously, since it is I wasn't really planning on going to London. Honestly, if I was going to Europe, I'd probably stick with France and Germany. No offense to the British, but there's nothing really that I know of that I want to see there. Obviously, that could change. If you have any interesting recommendations and stuff, if you know any European root beers, I like root beer. I'd have to put that on the list. I might have to fly over there just to grab some of that one day when I make enough money. But Germany, yeah, I'd like to go to Germany and France, the main two in Europe, because I like castles and I'm learning French, so why not? All England is tea and knives. It's a pretty based take, especially from right from the horse's mouth. Oh, there it is. But yeah, I have a couple places in mind. There's one castle in Germany that I won't even try to pronounce, and then last year got stabbed on your road. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, we get a little bit of that here too where I live. A little bit of everything. It wasn't like right on our road, but there was a stabbing, like over not too far. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be interesting. It's like watch out for the stabber. Have a good day, honey. But yeah, that would definitely be make you be a little bit more mindful of your surroundings. But yeah. But I'm not entirely sure. I think we're. Oh, it looks like there's a roof over this little dining area, which is what we're building right now. And I'm thinking we're definitely going to have time to build that Serpent up today. I was initially thinking that we might not, but now I'm warmed up and all we really have left to do is the mast, because this here bit covers the little like dining area. There's like a, I'll show you guys in a minute after this bag is finished. There's some beautiful places in England you could go to, the Imperial War Museum. Oh, that would be cool. That would definitely be, if I ever found myself in England, I'd check that out. That does sound pretty cool. But yeah. But yeah, this Viking ship and stuff is looking quite nice. Imperial War Museum Manchester, because there are multiple. All right, I have some lists. I'll have to throw that on there. I would throw it on there now, but I don't want to pause the live stream because I'm not entirely sure what would happen. Oh, whoops, I got two. Hold on, I forgot to add something. You love this set? Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. That would be dope. Maybe if you keep up with the channel long enough, maybe I'll throw a notification out there if I ever end up going out that way. But that'd probably be quite a ways off. Because it's cold today over there on the other side of the world. It's actually pretty warm over here today. We live a little further north in Michigan, but northern-ish United States, which is nothing new. Definitely throwing that out there. You're watching that 1 in the morning. I feel you there. I do that all the time. Stay up late working on homework and stuff typically, but I mean it is Friday, I guess, for you. It's what, Saturday? You miss Michigan? One day you'll have to come back and visit. Use 24-hour clock. On my phone and my car and stuff, I primarily, and I guess on my radio and stuff, I primarily use a 24-hour clock, but I just convert it in my head because my family and stuff typically doesn't. So, I mean, I'm used to looking at it as in a 24-hour clock, but most people don't, so I just have to convert it into a 12-hour. Yeah, that's what I think too. 24-hour clock makes the most sense. But yeah, because it's goofy. 12-hour clock's kind of goofy. Not crapping on America? That's fine, we're used to it. Recently, anyway. But, yeah. No chair. I have a chair. My good sir, I do have a chair. I'm just not using it right now. It's right here. Pretty nice chair. It's my little office chair for stuff. Oh, you got 3 new Marvel sets? Nice. Some of the Marvel ones are definitely fun. I tend to prioritize Star Wars over Marvel. But there are definitely some like the Daily Bugle, like some of the modular style ones. Super cool. I even have I don't know where it is. It's on a shelf somewhere. I have the older Spider-Man Bridge Battle. That is a great set. But there are some pretty good Marvel sets out there. In fact, I don't know if you can see it. There's one over there that I haven't quite. Yeah, let me. Right there. The not the Milano, one of the other ones. But not one of the other ones, but the orange one. I forget what it's called. I don't know. I think sometimes it's just called the Guardians chip. That's like the Legend variant or something. I don't know. It's cool though. Black Widow, Captain America, but War Machine Mech, and Iron Man Hydra Base. Oh, that's pretty neat. Those are some of the newer ones, aren't they? That's nice. But yeah, this has definitely been a very fun stream. Again, I will this is just kind of an announcement. I will be live streaming next Friday, so it'll be Black Friday. So I will be streaming again next week, but starting after that, so I streamed last week, and this would have been the week off, but streaming for 102 minutes, that's light work. I think Thomas has a couple like 4 or 5 hour streams, so we can survive a bit longer. I got some more building to do yet too, so it's not like super crazy long or anything. Just kind of chilling. But what was I saying? Yeah, next week I will be streaming again. So if anyone wants to come on by and say hello, or you possibly can get the Quinjet, Hawkbusters, and the Leviathan. That's a cool one too. Those are some cool ones. I'll definitely say that. Those are some neat ones. But yeah, starting next week. Okay, we'll see you there, Mister. As long as you don't go too crazy, I won't ban you. Yeah, if anybody can't come, not a problem. But starting next week, I should be streaming every other Friday. So I'll stream next Friday, skip the Friday after that, and then the Friday after that I will stream. Again, I will be updating on community posts and stuff. 9 people watching, 11 likes. Not too bad. Not too bad. But yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely. I'd like to stream more and stuff, just because it's fun. Oh, I get it. I get it. But yeah, just trying to stream a little bit more because it's fun, and I streamed quite a bit for a while on the kind of horizontal streams. Usually people didn't show up, and usually I used to stream like GoPro, and it would overheat after about 45 minutes, and then it would just shut off. So we had a lot of technical difficulties, but this seems to be working out pretty well. I just have my phone on sitting on a wireless charger, aiming down on my workspace here, and it's been working out quite well. I can go for quite a bit longer than 45 minutes. Obviously, if you've been watching, you can definitely tell. Part of the North Tower is in the... Huh. That's interesting. I did not know that. That's certainly interesting. But, can you make a custom Lego build Twin Towers? Maybe, yeah, nice seeing part of American history. That's cool. But, maybe next September, maybe I can do a special 9/11 video. I haven't really figured out how to do that. I saw, like, a couple kind of neat, just mocks, like, displays of the towers and stuff. It'd be really neat if, I don't know if Lego would ever touch on this, but it'd be a cool, model. I think they could have a nice little information plaque and stuff. But it would be cool to see, like, Lego Twin Towers set, like an architecture set. That would definitely be a set that I'd buy. That would be interesting. I mean, it was a big thing. September 29th is your birthday? That's cool. Maybe I'll have to save that, and if I remember next year, I'll have to stream on your birthday if it falls on a Friday. But yeah. But something like that would be a pretty cool display model and stuff to go with some of the architecture sets. It would have a slightly different connotation because of obviously they'll fall on a Monday. Well, there will almost certainly be a mini mock Monday if I have them updated in time. But there would almost certainly be a mini mock Monday. And if you're new here and you don't really know what it is, I'd basically just make something custom, like, I guess this isn't really a good example, but these are just some toxic waste bins and stuff. Usually it's like a little display. If you check on my channel, they're pretty obvious. I've done roughly 50 of them so far. But just like every week I try to build something custom. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. A lot of them have been little displays and stuff with black base and stuff. But some of them are a little bit different. Like I have this. I've had a kind of remix of a Lego set in the past, as well as some other stuff. Like I even did one for French. It was Moulin Castle, I believe it's pronounced. In France, it's kind of a neat castle. Definitely a little beat up modern day, but still looks pretty cool. And I built that in Lego. You can go back a couple weeks and see that. But yeah, you asked your parents to get the Avengers Tower set for your birthday. Which one? The modular style one or the other newer-ish one? The playscale one. Oh, you just noticed the cup of Star Wars figures? Yeah, that's because we did a little warm-up build today, just a little battle pack, and this is my collection of the 501st Specialist Troopers. I got quite a few of them, kind of a battle pack quarter. The big one, yeah. That's a really cool set. One day it'd be cool to get that for the city one day. Obviously, I don't have like a ton of space right now. Speaking of which, there will be a city video not tomorrow, but the next weekend after that. So, like the day after Black Friday, there should be a city video coming out then. I just want to get a little bit more. That John Cena Probably. I don't know. I can't see them. It'd be kind of crazy if you can see them, because I can't see them. I don't think anybody can see them. You must have like 30/20 vision or something, my guy. That's crazy. But yeah. Yeah, there should be a city video coming out next weekend. I'm so deadpan, and I kind of like that like most of the time. I'm less deadpan than Thomas is. Thomas is a special kind of deadpan. But then again, he also has the occasional freak out when some guy does something wrong a couple times in I don't know, some random game. You need glasses, like you? My right eye is 5 steps worse than my left eye. That's kind of crazy. I don't know how. My vision is pretty bad. I don't know if they're that different from each other. They're definitely a tad different. But let's just say we had to go up to the the next up quality of glass because they were getting too thick for the frames and they just kept popping out. My last pair, like, just every so often, the glass would pop out because the glass was too thick. So we had to step it up, sadly, to the obviously more expensive one. But got some. I like my glasses. They got some blue light protection on them. Same as red eye, similar difference. Yeah, I mean, I would assume so if they're kind of a similar distance from each other. That's kind of crazy. But yeah. But yeah, I got some blue light protection and stuff on my glasses, which is very nice, especially in the modern day when, I mean, the internet and stuff, like, all that is just such a big part of everything, like even schooling and stuff. It's certainly nice to have a little bit of protection in the eyes for that, and definitely helps with some stuff. But it looks like we have our little launching system all. So do you? Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot you had glasses, Colin. But looks like we got a little like ballista here, a crossbow, and got a loaded up here. Boom. Shoots not super far, but not terribly so. Definitely a neat little addition to the model. So I mean, I guess 7. I guess it does technically have a cannon, but it's a ballista, not like a cannon. Because a ballista is basically just a giant crossbow, artillery crossbow. So I guess it does have some artillery. So your mom also needs glasses, or your sister will also need them. Yeah, everybody in my family needs glasses except for my dad. My dad is the only one who doesn't wear glasses. No, the whole point of the stream is to kind of connect with my audience and stuff and talk to them. So you're not talking too much. But looks like it comes with like 6 of these little tubes here, which it wouldn't be a problem if it's not going to be a problem with of ammo, because I think we have enough to supply it for quite a while. But yeah, it isn't like you're spamming. Yeah, I know you're not spamming. You're holding a conversation, unlike certain people who definitely spam. Yeah. But yeah, you're holding up conversations and stuff. That's like, actually, I encourage that, because a lot of times you don't really have much of anybody to talk to, and if there are people watching, a lot of people will just put it on as background noise, and they don't talk to me. So I have nothing to talk about, and I kind of just ramble on about the same thing over and over again. Oh, there's our spammer. But, yeah, I don't know, I think it's just like looking for recognition and stuff, and just, I don't know, wanting to be a part of it, and they just get a little too excited, some of them. Obviously, some are a little bit, some of them have different motives than that, but, I think a lot of them just get a little too excited. But, yeah. But, yeah. So, this is the last bag of the ship itself here, so after this we'll move on to our Serpent here. And then that's really all I have here ready to build for today. So we got a good little while yet. I don't know if we have quite an hour yet, but we'll see how many of these pieces are actually used. I mean, he's definitely been involved in some spamming, but we're trying to correct it. We're trying to help him get better at being a nice person online. He's hopefully a former spammer, although he was spamming earlier. I have faith that he will reject his sinful ways and repent. Or I guess it's not really sinful, it's just annoying. But yeah. Onto the mast. So this is really what's gonna finish off the ship. It's looking pretty good here. Basically the last bag was really just this little section here. If you can kind of see in there, it's like a little dining area. It's just kind of a little spot to seat like 4 figures, and then there's a table there, and then of course we have the little ballista there in the front. But you have faith in it too. Let's go. If I dropped it, I mean it's pretty sturdy. Like it's pretty solid. I mean, obviously it would break a bit, but like, I don't know. I don't want to drop it from too high, but like, obviously, big chunk there flew off, but like that's not even too difficult to repair. It's like it just popped apart in like a couple pieces. But I'll learn. I'm gonna make you have a heart attack. That wouldn't be good. I don't want to kill my viewers. I only have so many. But yeah, it only really knocked a few pieces off. So yeah, pretty easy to fix. Obviously it's Lego, so like stuff gets broken, put her back together. But yeah. Pop this guy back on here. But yeah, it's pretty solid, as you can see. A little drop test. A little thing flew off. Oh, was it loud? It was probably loud because I did it right next to the thing. I'm sorry about that. But she's pretty sturdy. Like the Eiffel Tower? No, not like the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is very fragile. I have broken it so many times. First it was the dogs. Oh, do we have any Harry Potter sets? I personally do have a few Harry Potter sets. I actually turned a couple of the 2018 Great Hall sets into a custom church for my Lego City. That's a pretty cool video series. It's still like kind of a work in progress. What do you think it's smashing to pieces? Oh, yeah, it's pretty sturdy. I mean, the bottom is, as you can see, it's mostly plate. and stuff, and there's some studs on top stuff. So it's all locked in pretty well. You don't get a lot of modern sets that are very smashy. Obviously, some of the less structurally sound ones, or some of like the bigger, like more brick based ones, are definitely gonna have more of a problem with that. But this one's mainly like plate based and the like base construction of it. Obviously, there's bits that are pretty fragile and will break off, like as you saw the tail. But even then, the front and the tail are like they're good enough to kind of hold on to with a couple of fingers. Like it's all pretty sturdy. It's a masterpiece of a set. I don't know about like a. I don't know if I'd consider it a masterpiece, but it's a really nice set. Certainly for some, like if I was able to build a mock like that, I would consider that my masterpiece, at least for now. But it's definitely a very nice set. It's a masterpiece of a set. That's interesting. But yeah, it's a pretty nice set. She's pretty sturdy. Definitely would be a great one to play with and stuff. Ah, because it has a mast. I see now. Funny guy. Man, is being extra goofy today. But yeah, it's definitely a nice set. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. It's a pretty fun build too. It's a pretty chill build. You are so cheesy. I would have to agree just based on that. But yeah, the build's not like crazy difficult. Obviously, I'm building it as I'm talking to you guys and stuff, but it's got just enough kind of intrigue and challenge if you're just kind of building it alone in your room, maybe with a YouTube video on or something like that. Like sometimes on Sundays, I'll pop up the new Creepcast episode on YouTube, and then I'll build a set, or I'll like work on homework or something if I have homework to do. But if I don't have homework, I'll with the old question, my guy. Watching this live really helps my confidence. Oh heck yeah, brother! I'm just chilling here. I don't really stream all that much, so just like having fun, talking with some of the boys. It's kind of definitely a kind of a chill way to talk to people. You're not like meeting new people face to face, which can be a little bit like intimidating, but you're still like, you know, talking to people. It's 8:11. Oh, I mean, people come and go. So it probably was 9:11 back a while back there, but oh, 9/11. Okay, I see. But you don't really have the intimidation of being like right there in the moment. So that's one of the good things about the internet. Definitely fun to meet people. But it can be fairly bad in many other ways. Kind of gotta have a. You like watching 3D printing? I watch some 3D printing videos and stuff. One day I would like to get a 3D printer and kind of looking at that for years. Kind of have a few on the mind, but are you talking like time lapses and stuff? Because that'd be kind of fun. Fun to watch every so often. Do you like post videos and stuff like that? Because I mean, I'd be interested in watching. Oh, you printed an articulated octopus? That's cool. Very cool. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Here, I popped over. I'm gonna check out your channel and stuff later. Especially if that's on there. What does this look like to you? That looks like a yellow shrimp. Or a goofy fist. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. Gotta stay wholesome. Mr. 7VLW going absolutely crazy. But yeah, so the Master year's coming along pretty good. Now, your soon post video of your print, but a few things need to be sorted first. Yeah, I get that. I opened another tab and dropped subs, so once I turn on notifications here, I'll keep an eye out for it. But I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, of course. And one thing I forgot to mention is I almost mentioned it earlier, but I kind of got sidetracked. My boy Thomas Fitzpatrick. I don't know if he's streaming right now or not. He very well could be because he popped in earlier and then he left. But hopes you can do lives yourself. Yeah, because I think you need 50 subs. I think, isn't it, to stream? But yeah, that'd be kind of fun. But my boy Thomas Fitzpatrick, your 360 RQs for a school project and a friend. But my boy Thomas Fitzpatrick, he streams a bunch of sports content. He might actually be streaming right now. I can actually go check right now because I'm not sure. Comes up with some goofy stuff at first, and it seems like he is not streaming at the moment, so he just kind of left, or he's just there and he's just chilling. But if you like, if you enjoy sports content, definitely go check him out. He does a lot of sports commentary and stuff. He's live quite a bit. He's live like a good few days a week for a good few hours a day. It's kind of crazy. Soon, 1 or 2 months from now, doing a Syrian hamster. Oh, that's cool. That's very neat. Yeah, but my boy Thomas, he'd be dishing out the live streams all the time. He's a natural streamer. Let's just say that. They grow 5 to 9 inches. That's pretty cool. But yeah. 5 to 9. Come on, 7. Don't get too crazy here now, bud. Nah, you're fine. Is Imperial America? I mean, me and David are not. I didn't say anything. Me and 7 are in physics and stuff, so a lot of the stuff we do is in metric. So we're starting to get used to it. We're starting to get used to metric. But we're kind of learning a little bit. Yeah, Seven's a crazy boy. He's pretty goofy. But this mask is that's sus. 7. He is a very sus boy. Yeah, he's a very special. He's a special one. But yeah, that seems to be our mask right there, which is pretty crazy. It's very interesting that it's all brick built. I do think I might have preferred a cloth one better, just 'cause I prefer the look of the cloth, and it kind of gets that little more movement feel and stuff. But I don't mind the brick built as much as I thought I would, if I'm completely honest. And now we can kind of look at it together. I think next is like a couple of crows that we're building. Yeah, it's the build itself here is like almost done. Besides, obviously, the whatchamacallit there. But I can't say that I mind it all that much, because it's not too bad of a look. I'll show it from the front here in a moment after I finish the rest of this bag here. Seven. Oh, he's more sus. I don't know. 7's actually playing nice today. I don't know if I'd provoke him like that. See the one before the last comment? I think so, yeah. David was going crazy with his freaking. David, you spent. Nah, I gotta say it. I don't know how you slept through that friggin' concert. Oh, I don't know who David is. Mr. 7, you slept through a friggin' concert. They had the karaoke machine next, like, inches from your ear, full blast, screaming "Wake Up David" into it and blasting music, and you didn't move a muscle. That was the craziest thing ever. They would just like scream in your ear, and then they'd pause for a second, and then you would just snore. That is the ultimate power move. Alright, brother. But yeah, seven's crazy. So are you heading out then? If you are, then have a good rest of your night/morning. Oh, you just typed gibberish? Oh, I thought you were leaving us. 7 isn't that bad. I mean, he was also like that's just that's not the crazy stuff, like that's just the I don't know. That's just something that was like kind of odd. It was just a little odd. He's also had some other crazy goofy stuff. Okay, now it looks like oh, I put those on the wrong side. I don't know if these are supposed to be like decorations or like actual crows, but they're pretty cool. I like the little crow design. Definitely could be one that I might steal in the future for some other like Moxie stuff. He seems low level. Don't antagonize the 7. 7 goes crazy when he wants to. I want to see their full power of sus. That's crazy. I don't even think I've seen his full power of sus. He can get pretty crazy, but I don't know if he's ever reached full power. I don't know if that's something that I want to see. It's crazy. Okay, so now it looks like we're adding all the shields. Seems like I'm playing a very dangerous game, poking the bear. I'd definitely describe him as a bear. That is definitely a good descriptor. But it looks like we're adding all of the Viking shields and stuff around the edge, like the little decorative shields, and I guess functional shields too. But yeah, so that's kind of up next here. Hold and chill, brother. We all have cringy videos. And at least it's not as cringe as copying other people's content. Hold on, comment. Yeah, he's our feral, our feral beast in the chat here. I'm not really trying to be rude, just he's our goofy goober. But oh, why am I ending the stream? I have a basic helpful criticism about something to improve. I agree with that, Mr. Model Train Boy. Yeah, definitely helpful criticism. It's always nice. Always accepted around here. But 7, I have one more bag, and then I'm ending the stream. If you want to, 7, if you really want to, you can hop off and hop on the realm there, and I'll start working on some stuff. I made a little communal area where we can just kind of right at spawn if you just turn around. There's a little pad, like a little platform there, where there's some stuff, not much. I haven't really done anything because obviously just made the realm like a couple hours ago. But where there's just some stuff to kind of get started, because it'll be a bit before we defeat the Ender Dragon. Like, we don't have a base location or anything yet. It probably won't be for a couple days till we do that, Mr. 7, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll be hopping on here eventually. Probably by 9. I don't know. Obviously, we're almost done with this bag, so I will just be do this bag, and then the next bag, and then we'll be done for the day. But the next one looks like a doozy, so that one might take a bit. Adios. See ya on the realm, brother. I might have to download Discord on my mom's computer for like a couple of days. And then see ya. Yeah. I'll hop on after Mr. David. No, Mr. 7 if you're still here. But see you then, brother. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit here. Do you not know what hello is in Russian? I have no idea what hello is in Russian. I know what hello is in French. Is bonjour. Or if you're chilling with the homies, it's salut. That's just hi, or bye. It can also be bye. À demain is see you tomorrow. I know that. Can speak a little bit of French, but I don't know anything about Russian. I don't know if you're trolling or not. You may or may not be slightly trolling. Because depending on how I pronounce that, it sounds like something a little other than that. You're not trolling? Alright. I'm not a big Russian guy, so I don't wanna be looking like a commie. Oh no, I wouldn't think it's that, but it kinda looks like it says privates with the pronunciation. But yeah, I don't. Yeah. That's just what it looks like. Whoops, I had built the wrong thing. But yeah. Almost done. We took some French classes before. French is confusing. I don't really understand it very much, even though I'm on my 3rd year of taking it. But yo, let's go. You like the construction? Let's go, brother. Tu hablas español? I think that's how you say it. It's close. Not exactly how I would not exactly how I would say it, but I'm not a very good French speaker either, so I would be wrong as well, probably. J'aime le... How it translates to do you speak Spanish? I figured that. I mean, obviously, like Spanish is kind of like a required class, but that one's a pretty easy one to infer. Although I failed like all my French classes in middle and elementary, not French, all of my Spanish classes, and you learn. Oh, you're homeschooled? That's fun. But no, I put that on the wrong side. But yeah, I failed like all of my Spanish classes in middle and elementary school because I was just bad and could barely speak English. Like, I mean, obviously, I could, speak, but like I was just bad at doing like making good sentence structure and stuff in English. I'm like, how am I supposed to learn a different language and I can barely learn my own native language? So I did not care about Spanish. But your only bully is your mom. That's kind of funny. But so I really only took French when I went to high school because it was something other than Spanish, and I knew I didn't like Spanish. But I've actually been enjoying French. Do I understand it? Not really. Am I very good at it? Also, not really, but it's kind of fun, and I can kind of understand some stuff. I even went so far as to buy one of my favorite books in French. You're also her bully? That's not very nice. So, what, the fourth commandment? Honor your father and mother? That's, kinda naughty. But, we've all had some issues and stuff. So, I'm sure all is forgiven. But here's the completed ship here. All we have left here, we're always bullying each other while I'm learning. Oh, that's fair. That's always a fun back and forth to have. But here's the completed Viking ship. So the ship itself is done. Obviously, I'm going to build the Serpent up real quick, I think, here, which will be nice. But it's a good looking model. I love how all the shields and stuff are different on there. Obviously, they're slightly out of scale with figures. It'd be nice if they're a little bit smaller and maybe a couple more of them just to be more accurate. But again, it's a Creator 3-in-1 set, so you gotta take into account the other pieces of stuff. And I think it came together. It's a very nice set. It's got a very fun build and stuff. Obviously. Excuse me. Oh, that's special. Thanks for censoring yourself there. But yeah, it's a pretty cool, pretty good looking model. Obviously, it looks nothing close to the style of the Viking village, but it works for my purposes, which is to mainly just stare at it occasionally, and maybe throw it in a Lego city where things are always goofy and out of whack anyway. So makes sense. But yeah. Next, we're going to build the final bag, which is the little Midgard Serpent thing, which is kind of the final piece of it. But obviously, the main model of it is the ship itself, which it actually is kind of surprising that this isn't the first bag. You'd think that the first bag would be like the little side build, the Midgard Serpent, and then the rest of it would obviously be the ship, which is like the main portion, like the coolest part of the set. But it's kind of surprising they did the ship first, because I know sometimes they'll have like those side builds and stuff towards the beginning, because a lot of people should be like 20 when I'm older and have 10 per army battle. That would be goofy. That would be crazy. But yes, sometimes there's like this kind of like odd build and stuff in the front at the beginning, because some like kids and stuff might lose interest and stuff. Like they want it for the ship. They build the ship, don't really care about the serpent, so then they'll just toss that off the side. You just don't like the colors. Do you mean like the overall color scheme, or just the like colors of this, or what are you specifically talking about there? Because like I don't mind the color scheme. all that much. It looks pretty good. I do wish there was a little bit more a little bit more darker brown. Maybe that cloth piece on the top, and maybe this part could be omitted. Although it's a cool play feature, it's kind of ugly looking. Or maybe rework. If you're talking about me, I'm 17. Yeah, I don't care. I don't really try to hide that. But, yeah, obviously, like, I'm going to college next year and stuff, planning on it anyway. 17, senior year. But, yeah, I don't mind it all that much. I wish there was maybe a little bit more dark brown and stuff, which would kind of blend with our the Viking Village and stuff a bit better. But this is obviously a very different set from the Viking Village. I think this came out well before the Viking Village even did, like, at all. But like a year or two before it, actually. But and obviously this is more aimed towards kids. The Viking Village is more of a display set aimed towards more adults and stuff, which I certainly enjoy about it and stuff. That's got some stuff, but it also has some nice kind of like interiors and stuff that would be fun to play with and stuff. But I think overall it's a very, very nice build, and you can see why I just yap in all of my reviews. So I just start recording and I just start saying stuff about it, like kind of like I am right now. But you look and sound 23. Honestly, for the longest time, like people always say that I look older and stuff. Like when I was 16, my coaches and stuff, they all thought I was well over 18 and stuff. Like it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't really mind all that much. But kind of used to it. But I guess if we want to end this stream anytime this year, we should probably start building bag 7 here, which is the Serpent, because I could just talk about that ship all day, and that's kind of why I enjoy reviewing sets and stuff, because I'll just like yap about a set for like 10 minutes, and then I'll call it a day, and then send it off, and I'm like, ooh, that one got decent views, or oh, that one didn't really get very good views. Oh well, still a fun video. But yeah. You're a younger teen got mistaken for a 7-year-old? Oh. I know a guy who's he's actually like a year younger than me, but he's like half my size. He looks like a middle schooler. And kind of sounds like one too a little bit, but like, hello Anthony. What's up? We got another bag here working on the ship. The ship's done. If you didn't see it, looks pretty nice, and we're going on to the Midgard Serpent here. You can scroll back if you're interested in the building of the rest of it, but we're working on the Serpent, which is the final part of the set. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he got mistaken for being a lot younger too, because he's a good guy, but he's short. It's my favorite Marvel thing. Are we talking like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like comic stuff, or are we talking like sets? If we're talking like sets, I would lean towards the Daily Bugle, maybe, of things built, just because it's like such a big imposing building that's a very nice kind of like sort of skyscraper-y type thing to stick in like a Lego city, and looks good with all of your other stuff, not Lego specific, like all Marvel stuff. I mean, obviously I like Deadpool and stuff. It's kind of fun, the fourth wall breaking stuff. But one of my favorite canon Marvel things, which I heard about quite a while ago, is Kool-Aid Man. I don't know which universe it is, but Kool-Aid Man is canonically in Marvel, and he has his own like pocket dimension where he like takes kids to, and I forget exactly what the advertisement was, but it's like he takes kids to like a pocket dimension and stuff, and they get like Kool-Aid, and then they go out and the ad ends. But yeah, Kool-Aid Man, maybe one of my favorite like goofy things. It's kind of comics era, but a lot of it was like through commercials. He basically just like jumps through like walls or billboards and goes into this like Kool-Aid dimension. So he just has his own pocket dimension. He's like, no joke, a very powerful character. I think I heard it on like, is that like game theory or like film theory or something, like a ways back. It was a while ago, like years ago. But you watched Deadpool and Wolverine. I actually watched it last weekend. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. We also watched Twisters. That was also pretty good. I definitely enjoyed them both. But we watched both of those last weekend actually. But yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine is a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. It was fun. Oh yeah, you know Chris Evans as Johnny Storm. Yeah, Johnny Storm, Chris Evans, Johnny Storm is goofy. Shadow, you are cringe. Come on, my guy. Chill. But yeah, let's actually start building now because I've just been yapping, and my boys are counting on me. Hopefully Mr. 7VLW hasn't like nuked my entire world for the like hour I've been away from it, but it is a realm, so he can kind of do whatever he wants. Something he drew and had ChatGPT color it. Oh, that's cool. I actually didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Not 7, Shadow. Interesting. I'm not sure I've heard of that, but hold on, I'm sure you color like a 5-year-old. Just chill, brother. But I'm not sure. Oh, you mean like? Oh, you mean like red? Like this is what I'm thinking of. Then I know what you're talking about, and I didn't know there was a new movie. But you call Honor? Alright, now I'm confused. I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about. I'll have to look into it later. If I remember. The key is if I remember. But I actually just put the wrong piece in. Do you call autumn fall? It depends. I mean, we use both ways. I mean, yeah, we kind of use it both ways. It doesn't really matter. But, yeah. Interesting. Depends, yeah. Where are these studs? Oh, they're black studs. I was looking for red studs. Autumn sounds more magical. I would have to agree. But yeah. They're more pretty. You're pretty. Yeah. Yeah. Autumn is definitely... Oh. That was goofy. But alright. At least you censored it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But, yeah. Autumn is probably, in my opinion, definitely the superior name for, fall or, whatever you want to call it. But, I think just in daily conversation, call it fall. You're gonna post a Lego video? That's dope. I will check that out after the stream, Shadow. Crazy that you're posting it now. Now, personally, I like to film my videos and stuff late at night. Sometimes, especially for Saturday videos, like tomorrow, I'm probably not gonna film the video until like 1 in the morning. But I'll work all night and stuff on them, and then I'll just have them post like really early in the morning. Like, I guess not really early in the morning, but typically like 7:30 or like 8:30, because then some people, like, especially on the weekends and stuff, people will, like, as they wake up, they'll see it, and then maybe they'll watch it in the morning. I don't know. And then it has the whole day. What time is it for you? It's hold on, let me check the good time. I didn't change it on there. It's 20:46 or 8:46. But, yeah, it's not very late yet. But, yeah. But, obviously after the stream, I'm gonna hop in the realm for a bit, do some work with 7VLW, getting some basic stuff set up in the realm there, maybe a little welcome area for you. It's almost 2 in the morning. That's crazy. Honestly, happens a lot to me. Just staying up late working on stuff, especially on the weekends and stuff. But yeah. Do I have insomnia? Yeah, same here probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Just I also just like work better in the middle of the night. But one thing that I heard about, I don't know like exactly how true it is, so there's actually a couple things, but it is thought that like teens and stuff, and I'm hangry, that happens occasionally too, late at night. But a couple things that I've heard is that there's a theory that like teens and stuff especially tend to are obviously tired during the day and stuff, and more awake and energized at night, partially because favorite fizzy drink, root beer. But that's a quick answer. But that teens and stuff are typically want to be more active at night and sleep during the day, because that's how it would work, is that the adults and stuff would sleep at night and then take care of the stuff during the day, and then the teens would stay up during the night to protect their area and stuff. So it's just a kind of leftover from that type thing. But then there's also the other thing where in medieval Europe and stuff, obviously, and before that, kind of the natural sleep cycle was to go to bed with the sun. So basically go to bed when it gets dark out, you sleep till close to midnight, and then you get up for a few hours, do some stuff, do some chores, work on some stuff, and then you go back to bed as a 2-stage sleep. So it's first sleep and second sleep, and then there would be a couple hours in between there, in the middle of the night, I don't know, 12 to 2, where they just work on stuff and like do stuff, and I guess that's like the natural sleep cycle, which we kind of like force into a different one. So that could be like part of the reason why people and stuff tend to be more, I don't know, like tired and have issues. Obviously, that's not for like all people and stuff, but I don't know. It's just interesting. Some of that stuff's like stuff I learned from college class. That's just the other. Some of it's just like stuff that I've just heard. So I can't tell you how true that is and how much that really affects people's daily lives. But I don't know. I guess it's something to blame our problems on. So I'm all for it. But yeah, it's kind of just interesting tidbit that I've heard. And yeah, apparently American ink chocolate is crap, and American orange fonts are toxic. So I guess, yeah, the thing with that is we add like a lot more milk and like sugar and stuff into it, so it's a lot less like chocolatey. I personally, I do like milk chocolate and stuff, but I also enjoy like more traditional, I guess more European chocolates and stuff too, that are just a little bit more, they have like a bit more bitterness into it, a little bit more, I don't know, such like chocolatiness and stuff to it. But even stuff like Kit Kats and stuff, they're very different from between Europe and America. I've tried both. Like some people bring over some candy and stuff from Europe and stuff. But there's a distinct difference between the two. The European one has a little bit more, like, I don't know, I guess a tad bit more bitterness and a little bit more of cacao and stuff that's in it. Whereas the Americans generally use milk chocolate, which is a lot more, I guess watered down cacao and stuff with like things like milk, sugar, preservatives and stuff. So that is kind of why some of that gets that. Obviously, there's even worse stuff like Eastern chocolate and stuff I really don't like because it's like it's terrible. But there are some chocolate stuff that I like. I don't really consider it bad, but I guess I am an American, so that's probably part of it. I just see it as different. It's probably not as good for you. Like, obviously, chocolate itself isn't like super good for you, but I would assume like the more Western chocolates and stuff like milk chocolate and stuff is less good for you. But that's kind of where the difference comes from. Use a lot of artificial colors in orange Fanta. It's not just Fanta. Use a lot of artificial colors and everything. I love me some good red 40 if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we use a lot of artificial colors and flavors and a lot of stuff. A lot more than Europe and stuff. Yeah. It's yeah, definitely does not help the obesity rates and stuff. I'm obviously not the thinnest man in the world, but yeah, definitely doesn't help. Although I will say there are some good chocolates out there. Granny, little oranges, carrots, and stuff. Really interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, I don't know a ton about that, but huh. Yeah, I never really thought about that before. Guess what? What? I don't know. You can't just rickroll me on my own live stream like that. A text-based rickroll. That is kind of crazy. I would say mods ban him, but Shadow is ban happy. And I don't really want to actually ban you, because you are a pretty chill dude. I'm not gonna ban you. Although I should have just timed you out for like 10 seconds. That would have been hilarious. But a little late from that. So don't attack Shadow if you're lurking here still. I don't know if you are, or eating dinner or something. I don't know, brother. But I know that boy is ban happy. But yeah, this is definitely a fun stream. We got good amount of the Serpent done here. Shadow, your profile picture is actually W Riz. We're gonna call that W Riz, because I'm not gonna swear on the live stream. But yeah, I haven't really paid much attention to his profile stuff. I don't watch his videos as much as I should. Mainly because I don't play Blox Fruits. If I played that, I probably would, but I don't play that in Roblox. If I'm in Roblox, I'm usually playing I like to play, what's it called? It's like Rolling Thunder and stuff. That's kind of fun. It's kind of like World War II era first-person shooter. The first couple times I played it before it kind of got bigger was really fun. But obviously now it's just like any other shooter. It's just got M1 brands. You prefer Pepsi or Coke? Ryan, I personally prefer Pepsi, but that's because I have Coke more than I do Pepsi, I think. I don't know. It's just got like a slightly different flavor, but I don't mind either. They're pretty good. They're both fairly similar. Pepsi's got, I feel like a slightly, I don't know if I want to say crisper, but it's just got like a slightly different, like, I don't know, a little bit like kick to it. I don't really know how to describe it. It's a little bit different, but I kind of tend to just prefer that a little bit more, because I think obviously with places like McDonald's and stuff, anytime we go to like a place and stuff, it's generally like a Coke place, like Coke distributor or something, so we'll get Coke. So just that little bit of Pepsi and stuff every so often is just like, just slightly edges it out, in my opinion. But yeah, they're both good. But if I had to pick between the two, I'd pick a nice crisp cold Pepsi, personally. Especially if we're talking about just like straight drink without any like modifications. It edges you out. Yes. I'm just gonna say yes to that. I'm gonna drink some of my Lipton tea, which is Pepsi. Pepsi owns that. So I don't know. I might be a little biased since my dad works for Pepsi, so could be that. And no, I don't like drink a massive thing of like iced tea peach every day. It's just I just didn't. If I'm the only one drinking out of it, I feel like there's no point in using a cup. Just a waste of a cup. So I just sip on it throughout like a week or two. Especially when I'm doing a stream and stuff, it's convenient because it's big, and then I'm just not gonna run out during the stream. But yeah, this is a very fun day. Unfortunately, so I'm on Thanksgiving break and stuff from school, which is awesome. Which means I can film live videos and stuff and get ahead, like I was saying earlier. But I also do got other homework and stuff to do, and I got to work on scholarship stuff. So I don't know if I'm gonna get as ahead as I'm hoping and thinking that I am. But at least for like tomorrow and Sunday and stuff, I don't think I'm gonna do any homework. I think I'm gonna start doing homework Monday. I think I'm gonna do a bit of homework Monday. Do like a bunch of stuff. So the thing with that is, I don't know exactly how like old the 18 law is and stuff in Britain. But obviously Britain's like older than America. I think it kind of just goes to that, and more research actually goes to show that people's brains and stuff aren't fully developed until like 25-ish. So I think that's why America leans more towards into the 20s and stuff, because they're not like fully developed and stuff, even though they're not fully developed at 21 either. But like other European countries, I think, and stuff have it as low as 16. I think some still have that, but I think it also partially depends on like culture and stuff. A lot of culture and stuff like drinking in America and stuff revolves around like colleges and like an adult thing to do. So I think part of it's that, and I guess some of the stuff is like when people drink and stuff in America, sometimes they tend to more overdo it. Maybe it's more of a, obviously people do overdo it and stuff in Europe, not saying that they don't, but I don't know. I feel like maybe they're just a little bit more responsible, at least on average, maybe. So they had to raise it up a little bit. I don't know. I don't really know much about that. Average more rich than Brits, they can get cars early. Average Brits house can't get it early. I mean, I guess, yeah. Probably another thing about cars and stuff is America is just so big that having a car is more important in some cases than like here than in other countries. Like you said, like a lot more people I think walk to school. Also, in European country, 6-year-olds drink wine in an enclosed private house. Yeah, I mean, I think there is kind of something similar in America that, like, I can't remember where I heard it, but it's like something, like 18 or something can have a little bit if their parents give it to them, like in the house and stuff. Obviously, it's not as low as 6, but another thing, I guess, that maybe it kind of stems from, like, more, like, olderness and stuff in European countries is, at least speaking back to, like, biblical times and stuff, is the way that they would get, like, stuff to drink and stuff to not be more of a religious thing. Yeah, like, I've been able to, like, I've drank wine for a couple years now, and it's just like for communion and stuff when I go to church on Sundays. Obviously more of a religious thing there, but even though I technically can't drink until I'm 21, I can still consume a little bit of alcohol and stuff a week just in the form of communion. Obviously it's like nothing to do anything. There's a cup like this big, but I guess it's still technically consumption. But, that's interesting. Definitely a different perspective. But, yeah, it's, lots of, stuff like that, and stuff like, just speaking back to, I guess, like, biblical times and stuff, like, a couple thousand years ago, people would, drink, like, a lot of children and stuff would drink wine and stuff, too, just because that was the way to like drink clean stuff, because alcohol would kill out all of the bacteria and stuff. There's obviously a lot lesser alcohol content because a lot of like modern drinking, especially in America, revolves around like the social aspect and it having a higher alcohol content, whereas like long time ago and stuff, people would drink stuff a little bit of. Huh. But alcohol and stuff would be used. Like people would drink wine and stuff because that little bit of alcohol would help to kill off the bacteria and stuff in the water, so that it could be safely consumed instead of people like just dying from dysentery all the time because or like worms and stuff. Because of that, I actually had a conversation about this with Seven and a couple other people not too long ago. We were just kind of talking about, forget kind of how we ended up on the topic and stuff. We were talking about this and stuff, and it's obviously because the alcohol content, be it a small amount as compared to today, just really really helps to like kill off the bacteria and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if some countries, like some people still do that today. In Africa, I do not know, because obviously there's problems with water and stuff. So I would assume like a little bit of alcohol could go a long way. That's why you can use like vodka and stuff in like some first aid stuff, and like for a lot of stuff, like I guess a lot of survival people and stuff will have like vodka and stuff, just a lot of it, because it can be used for so much more than just to drink and get wasted. It can be used in like just other senses and stuff, just as a disinfectant to an extent. So it's kind of just interesting how the connotations of like around alcohol and stuff has changed throughout history. Very interesting. But yeah, another little chunk to our serpent here. Oh, this looks like the end of the tail. Now it looks like we're going on to build like parts of the head and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, the forcing of religion and stuff can be a difficult thing, because it's like, obviously, I'm a Christian. A lot of people take that a little bit, like, you gotta, like, bring it to others, but you can't force it on them, because then that pushes people away. Like, I personally believe it and stuff, because, I don't know, I study it and stuff. But you gotta just, like, bring it to people with love and not, like, you have to do this. Because obviously it's ultimately the person's choice. You can't force them to do anything, and that can scare people away from stuff if you, like, force them into it instead of just, like, showing love like they're supposed to. That's one problem with the church modern day, is just a lot of people just don't really understand that. That's why I'm thankful to go to school where I do, because I actually get to learn how you're supposed to show your faith and stuff. And so this is interesting. So obviously, personally, I believe that's wrong, but I'm not the person to like stop people from doing it. Like, they can choose that for themselves. I am personally against it, but I can't like force them to not be that. I mean, it's kind of messed up, just like, that's some problems that we have and stuff in the church modern day. You either have the people that are just like, oh, it's fine and like that's not against the religion at all, which is misconstruing the Bible and stuff. But there's also the whole thing with, then there's the other side where people are just like totally like hating on these people and stuff, and that's not how you go about it, which is part of the reason why people are always so against Christianity and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm against it, but I'm not going to be like, oh well, you're going to burn in hell because you like a dude. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna be like, hey, I don't believe this is right, but I mean, especially in America, we have like freedom of religion and stuff, freedom of expression. Is like, that's your choice. I can't do anything about that. Obviously, I believe it's wrong, and I would voice that opinion willingly and openly, but I'm not going to like actively just go out and like want to harm people because they're not aligning with my beliefs. That's like the opposite of what we're supposed to do as Christians. But yeah, that's definitely a hard subject, especially in modern day. But yeah, 'tis the world we live in. Yeah. I think a lot of some of the problem stuff stems from like, so right now I'm in a class called Christian Ethics, and goes over a lot of ethical things, like right now doing stuff about like capital punishment and stuff. And a lot of people feel very strongly that, you know, like thou shalt not kill and stuff like that, that capital punishment is a sin and should be banned. When in reality, there's even like reports and stuff from like the LCMS, so that's Lutheran Church Missouri Synod. There's a special like subgroup and stuff that really like studies scripture and stuff and tears through stuff to answer questions like, does capital punishment align with our beliefs and stuff? And sure enough, they found that while it can be abused and stuff, it is totally justified by via the government. Like, obviously, citizens and stuff shouldn't be going out and doing this stuff, but like according to scripture and stuff, God has given the government and stuff the authority to use capital punishment in cases like where the law and stuff justifies it. So it's like some stuff that people just don't know what they're talking about, and that's part of, I'd say that's part of the issues and stuff that we currently have, is people feel so strongly about things where they don't know the whole story. It's quite quite the world. Anyway, back to children's toy building. This serpent is looking pretty interesting and funky, and definitely cats or dogs. It keeps freezing. Oh, that's my bad. I'm sorry about that. Might be having some technical issues. Keep me updated if we keep seeing it freezing and stuff more. Obviously, I probably won't stop, but because it's almost done here anyway. We've been going for a good 3 hours. But I personally prefer dogs. I like cats, but the thing with cats is that I'm fairly allergic to them, and most of my family is. So we have a couple of dogs, both rescues. Very good dogs. You can even see them on some of my YouTube posts. If you scroll down, you can see them chilling on there a bit. But just because of that, you have 7 cats. That's crazy. I would probably literally die. But yeah, I don't mind cats and stuff. Obviously, eventually, one day, if I was ever to get into some places where I'd like to be, where I'd be like, have sort of living off the land a little bit kind of thing. I would want to have some cats and stuff, like kind of like barn cat style, where feed them and stuff, and then they just help keep the rats away. I like cats, but can't really be around them, unfortunately. You are their servant. I feel like we're all kind of servants to our pets a lot of the time. It's generally how it works. Pets are so needy. But they're good for the most part. For the most part. You do as they say. I feel like you might have an issue if your cats are like physically speaking to you. That might be an issue. Those might be some mutant cats. They might have gotten to the mutagen from Ninja Turtles. They might be Ninja Turtle cats. But yeah. What would you say, Mr. Model Train and 3D printing boy? What would you say is your favorite like style of music or like artist or something? Because I skew kind of all over the board with like musical taste and stuff. Listen to a little bit of most stuff, but kind of mainly in the classic rock and like I guess like film OST, like kind of instrumental type stuff. If they're hungry, I feed them. If they're thirsty, I give drink. They usually meow until I acknowledge them. That sounds like a very cat thing to do. See, our dogs, they'll just kind of they'll like whine at the door, or they'll just like bark at you until you like get up, and then half the time they'll just like stare at you and they just won't like want to eat. They just like pat them on the head, and then they'll just like sit down, and then you go to sit down, and then they'll just bark at you again. Dogs can be confusing sometimes. I don't even think they know what they want half the time. Mainly like Eminem, Teddy Swims, Victor. So yeah, I mainly like some like film OSTs, obviously like I said, some like show OSTs and stuff, as well as a bit of like classic rock and stuff. I do love jamming to some classic rock in the car on the way to school. As I'm like driving to school and stuff, it's nice to listen to a little bit of classic rock. It's always fun for me anyway. What obviously like Deadpool and stuff, like some Marvel like movies and stuff. I would assume, at least some of the older ones, and like the good ones anyway. But what would you like? What type of shows do you think you would like? I like I tend to like a lot of animated shows and stuff. Like I like Bad Batch and stuff. One of your favorite songs. Ooh. Our new Teddy Swims and Victor Bush singers. One of your favorite songs is Ooh. I wonder. But oh, you got me again, my guy. You're going crazy. But aside from the Rickrolling again, what do you think you would say as some stuff that you like to watch? Like I don't know, like shows and stuff. I personally like walked right into that one. You were right there. I definitely did. But I watch. I'll be honest. I watched a little bit of anime, not much, but a little bit. A couple shows here and there. Only stuff that really interests me though. And then I obviously watched most of the Star Wars shows. I haven't watched The Acolyte. Haven't finished Bad Batch. I have like one episode left. I really just need to rewatch it. Mainly action and Marvel. Yeah, it's typically what I tend to skew and stuff, but I like some stuff outside of that kind of genre. Some other type stuff. But yeah, oh, chat disconnected. Please wait. Oh, now it's connected again. Hopefully chat works again. It keeps doing that. It does that all the time. But yeah. Watched a little bit of anime and stuff. I watched some live action shows. Not a ton. I tend to like I think more animated stuff because there's a lot more you can do with the medium and stuff that's outside of that stuff. It works. Well, it works. But I just feel there's a little bit more that you can do with the medium, so I tend to enjoy more animated stuff. Kind of like the Bad Batch and obviously Clone Wars and stuff. Clone Wars is a great show. And obviously like Star Wars and stuff, I do like some good action and adventure type stuff. Or some like kind of fighting stuff. I don't know. Kind of skews all over in the movie department as well. And show department. Anyway. But yeah. Looks like we're making the head. It looks like we're maybe you have 8 cats. 3 pass, you get 2 more. Oh, that's sad. But that is a lot of cats. But yeah, it looks like we're working on the head now, which is this serpent thing is actually pretty big. It looks a little bit smaller on the box than it does, but I guess because in the box they made it kind of submerged into the water, so it's a lot like taller and it's more imposing as compared to the ship than you might initially think. Well, that's kind of cool. I'll show it compared to the ship here in a moment, after it's finished, of course. But yeah. But yeah. definitely coming together. The head is kind of interesting. Obviously, a lot of the heads and stuff, serpents and like dragon type things, are kind of a similar shape. This one's got some interesting techniques, especially for like a 3-in-1 and stuff. Obviously, some of the other builds, specifically the like dog-looking ones, a little bit lacking in my opinion. But because obviously this is the main build, so this is mainly what people are buying this set for. But it's pretty nice. I think it looks good. I like it. One pass. This kid wasn't at one. They're two brothers and quite old. Dang. That's sad. But yeah. But Serpent's kind of looking cool. Oh, I missed a step or 2 or 3. Those are... Huh. Dang. Well, it always happens eventually. It's never fun though. But yeah. It's coming along. He's almost done actually. A little bit more to go yet. Got like the bottom jaw here, and then I think that's the probably there. Yeah, you right there. Yeah, we had our dog die. It was a while ago, but yeah, it's never fun. But now we have a couple more rescues that are no longer in the pound, and I'm actually part of yeah. But I'm part of, at my school, we have Animal Club. I was actually like one of the founding members and stuff, one of the first people to join. And we try to get a lot of animals and stuff adopted and stuff, trying to get them out of shelters and stuff. And cats are a huge problem in the over here. I don't know how much of issue and stuff like stray cats and stuff are in Europe and stuff as a whole, but over here at least, especially around where we live and stuff, have like cat colonies and stuff all over. And it's difficult to try and do the best by them. Yeah. But yeah. But yeah. At least the I don't know. One of our somewhat kind of local-ish animal shelters, they got a massive upgrade that freaking take to a local vet. If you have any, hello Josh's stuff. But if you have any local, like, I guess no-kill animal shelters and stuff like that around you, you should ask them about this. But for one thing that we did as kind of part of like a little trip and stuff that we did to our local-ish animal shelter is we helped make these boxes. They're like big, you know, those like plastic bins. There's a larger. Hold on a second. Actually, do this. Oh no, I dropped a. I dropped a blue piece somewhere. Small blue piece. Oh, found it. But one thing that the shelter did is they take a larger bins and a smaller bin, and then they put like holes in them so the cats can go in and out. And what they'll do is they take the larger bin and they put hay, like a hay or straw in there around the sides and a little on the bottom, a little on the and a little in the smaller bin that they'll place in that bigger container. Oh, see it, Josh's stuff. But then they will put the top on that smaller bin, and then they'll put a little bit more hay on the top, and then they'll put the top of the larger bin on, and then they'll drill holes in it and zip tie it shut. So it kind of makes like a little, almost like birdhouse and stuff with a little bit of like insulation and stuff in the walls. And it's kind of nice. They kind of place it. Well, I guess they don't place it. People will take it and they'll put it in areas and stuff with a lot of cats and stuff to so that cats and stuff, at least a few of them at a time, can go in them and kind of just like be there. So some people and stuff will take them, and that's kind of a interesting thing. If you're really passionate about stuff like that, I would look into it, because I mean, like, I don't know how prevalent that type of stuff is over in Europe, but obviously you said you'll take some cats and stuff to the vet. I don't know if you guys have like a little spay and neuter program or something where shelters and stuff will spay or neuter like cats and stuff for free, and then they'll release them back out and hopefully over time like reduce the cat colonies and stuff, because that's like a huge problem here, and that's something that we do here. But it's interesting. The boxes and stuff they're pretty nice. They like help keep the cats and stuff out of the elements, especially here like during the winter and stuff. So it's definitely I think it's definitely worth looking into if you and your family are really passionate about that kind of stuff. Just I don't know, something to note. You mean chicken. Alright. We're gonna go with that. But yeah, that definitely be something to look into. We will, yeah. Yeah. I don't know how prevalent that stuff is, obviously in Europe. not even an expert in stuff around here. I just know that it's a thing that some people do that are like really passionate and stuff about helping cats specifically and stuff, especially during the winter and stuff when it's colder and stuff. So they have this little bit of shelter to keep them from the elements as well as a little bit of the cold and stuff with the straw. But yeah, it's definitely something to look into. But with that, that is the end of the Lego build. Obed, see, yeah, it's a nice set. This is only part of the set. The actual like main portion is sitting right here. So they look pretty good together. It's actually, I'm kind of surprised at how large the Serpent was, because I didn't think it was actually this big. Because on the box here, let me bring it up. It's in most shots like here, as well as like there on the back, it's kind of submerged, so it looks a little smaller than it is. But it's actually it's almost like a small set in itself. Like it could be its own small creator set with just like the blue Serpent and like a couple other builds that you could make out of those same pieces. But then obviously we have the four characters here. We got the little axe guy here, the girl with the spear there with a very nice I really like that head mold and stuff, that kind of dual moldedness on there, as well as this guy with the cool helmet as well there, and then this girl with the axe, or like hatchet here I guess more rather. But it's a cool set. Has a good amount of characters and stuff here, especially for a set like this. And yeah, see you later, bud. This is actually just about to end here myself. And yeah, see ya. Hope to see you around on the next stream this upcoming week. But yeah, it's a very nice build. That was definitely a fun one here for the main build. Let me get all the pieces in one spot, kind of consolidate them. So let me show you your extra pieces here. So not like a super like heck ton of extra pieces and stuff, but that's obviously because this is your primary build, so you use up most of your pieces. You're gonna have a lot more extra pieces if you go with any of the other builds. So I'm just gonna toss those pieces into one of our extra piece things here, because I'm not going to be switching through the 3 builds for that review, because that would be a heck of a time sink to basically just rebuild the set 3 times for a 15-minute video. Yeah, then obviously we built another one of these guys today, the 501st like Specialist Battle Pack, or as it's actually like officially called, 501st Battle Pack. But definitely a very successful stream here. Had a lot of fun. Had some interesting conversations and some actually good conversations and stuff with some people. So yeah, thank you all for stopping on by and watching. And hold on, let me flip this around here real quick. Yeah, you gotta love Lego, of course. Yeah, had a lot of fun here, and hope you guys all enjoyed, and guess we'll see you later. Bye.